friends! Welcome to our cozy Storytime channel. Let's start our magical bedtime story. Are you ready for an adventure?
Once upon a time, in a world full of fluffy white clouds, there lived a little cloud who loved to paint the sky. Every morning when the sun would wake up, he'd take his paintbrush, dip it into the brightest colors, and start painting the sky. He painted streaks of orange and red, yellow and pink, purple and blue, making every sunrise a masterpiece. All the other clouds loved his paintings, but they couldn't understand why he put so much effort into them. "Why do you work so hard?" they asked him one day. "You don't need to paint the sky. It's not like anyone is going to notice." The little cloud stopped painting and looked at them in surprise. "But that's not true," he said. "Someone always notices. I can make someone's day just by painting a pretty picture." And with that, he went back to painting the sky. The other clouds just shook their heads and went back to being fluffy white clouds. But soon, a little girl looked up at the sky and gasped. "Look, Mommy, the sky is purple today," she shouted excitedly. Her mother looked up and smiled. "It sure is, honey. And it looks like someone took the time to paint it just for us." The little cloud beamed when he heard that. He loved making people happy with his paintings. But he couldn't help but feel a little sad that the other clouds didn't want to join him. They were content to just float around all day, never taking the time to appreciate the beauty of the sky or the happiness their friend brought to everyone below. One day, a wise old cloud saw the little cloud painting the sky and decided to approach him. "Little one, why do you paint the sky every day? What's the point of it?" The little cloud dipped his paintbrush into a pot of gold and swirled it around. "I do it for the people below, old cloud. When I paint the sky, they look up and smile. It makes them happy." The old cloud looked at the sky, then at the little cloud, and finally asked, "Can you teach me how to paint?" The little cloud's eyes widened in surprise. You want to learn?" The old cloud nodded slowly. "I've seen what your paintings do to the people below. It would be nice to make them happy for a change." The little cloud smiled and handed the old cloud a paintbrush. "All right, first you want to take a big deep breath," he said, showing the old cloud how to swirl the brush in the paint. "Then you just let the colors flow out of you onto the sky." The old cloud took the brush, closed his eyes, and started painting. At first, his strokes were hesitant, but then he relaxed and started painting the sky with broad, confident strokes. The little cloud watched him and beamed. Finally, another cloud joined him in his mission to make the people below smile. Together, they painted the sky all day long, creating masterpieces that brought joy to everyone who looked up. The other clouds saw how happy this made the people below and started to feel a little jealous. They wanted to make people happy too. So one by one, they approached the little cloud and asked him to teach them how to paint. And he did. He showed them how to take a deep breath, how to hold the brush, how to mix colors, and how to let their feelings flow onto the canvas of the sky. Soon, the entire sky was filled with color as every cloud took their turn painting it for the people below. The little cloud looked at all the other clouds and smiled. They had gone from being grumpy and jealous to happy and helpful. It felt good to share his gift with them, and even better to see how much joy it brought to everyone. And so, every day the clouds painted the sky together, making each day a little brighter and a little more beautiful than the last. The little cloud was no longer the only one bringing color to the world. Now, every time the sun woke up, the entire sky woke up with him, ready to paint a new masterpiece.
Thank you for watching, little dreamers. We hope you love the story as much as we loved sharing it with you. If you enjoyed the adventure, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss a magical bedtime story. And leave a comment to tell us what your favorite part was. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you next time for another magical tale. Good night.